Welcome to the Temple of Grief. Let's begin by opening sacred space. We call upon the winds of the south. Sachamama, great serpent, come and wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us to shed our past the way you shed your skin, so that we may step into the new version of ourselves. Aho. To the winds of the west. Otorongo, mother, sister, jaguar, come into this medicine space and protect us from all intrusive energies and entities. Teach us the way beyond death across the rainbow bridge and back so that we may walk our path with courage and integrity. Aho. To the winds of the north, Siwar Kente, royal hummingbird, come into this medicine space and teach us to drink only from the nectar of life. Teach us to find stillness, even in motion, even as the chaos swirls around us. Help us to navigate our mythic map so that we may lead a life of purpose. We call upon the ancestors of the land upon which we stand, the ancestors of our blood lineage, our cultural lineage, our social lineage, our genetic lineage, and our intellectual lineage, our spiritual lineages. There are many, and they are welcoming of all. We ask you to be present with us as we navigate these uncertain times. Share your wisdom with us so that we may always honor you with our words and actions. Aho. To the winds of the east, great eagle, condor, urubu, raven, all those who come from the land of the rising sun, the place of our becoming. Mother Earth, Pachamama, Mother Gaia, the one who always supports us, from whom all life comes, to whom all life must return. Thank you, Mother, for your loving embrace. Teach us to be in Aini with all creation, so that we may model that right relationship, so that all future generations may have abundant, joyful lives. Aho. Father Sun and Grandmother Moon and all of our Star Nation brothers and sisters, you who are known by 1,000 names and you who cannot be named, come into this medicine space. Watch over us. Illuminate our pathways so that we may walk with clarity during these uncertain times. Aho. So, today in the Temple of Grief, I'm going to be focusing on something that came through for me just about 7 days after the election, and it brought me back to something I wrote just about 7 days after my father passed away earlier this year. And so I offer this as an invitation to consider grief in different ways, maybe than you had thought of before, and consider how it teaches us some way to move forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share first the poem that I wrote for my father, and then I'm going to share the poem that I wrote for our democracy. And then we'll end with some breath work and some drumming and vocalizations to get you nice and calm and grounded. So I wrote this on Sunday, March 3rd of this year. 7 days ago, my dad was still alive. 7 days ago that morning, I still hadn't gotten the call. 7 days ago, I thought I had a really healthy perspective. 7 days ago, I was feeling pretty fine. 7 days ago, I knew the end was nigh. 7 days ago, our time was measured in months. 7 days ago, that night, I got the call, the first call. 7 days ago, when I went to bed, the time signature had changed. 7 days ago, when I went to bed, we knew we had hours or maybe days instead. 6 days ago, my dad was still alive. 6 days ago, when I woke up, I still hadn't gotten the call, the second call. 6 days ago, the time-bound anxiety set in. 6 days ago, I lost sight of my infinite self. 6 days ago, my dance with time turned into a desperate wrestling match. 6 days ago, my soul could not comprehend how to both release you and honor you at the same time. 6 days ago, I asked my guides to help me release you so you could find your way back home. 6 days ago, when I went to bed, I knew you were going home. 6 days ago, there was nothing to do but pray. 5 days ago, when I woke up, I saw that the message had come in. 5 days ago, I said to my partner, Dad's gone. 5 days ago, he rolled over and said, huh? 5 days ago, I said, my dad's dead. 5 days ago, he said, oh. 5 days ago, I knew in my heart there is a certain finality about it. 5 days ago, death felt like a state from which there can be no rebirth. 5 days ago, I lost sight of my infinite self. 5 days ago, when I went to bed, I started feeling it in my bones. 4 days ago, I remembered that time can visit me, that he can visit me in my dreams. Like that time 4 weeks ago when he said he wouldn't make it to March. 4 days ago, it was the end of February. 4 days ago, it was less than 2 years since Mom passed. 4 days ago, I started to see. 4 days ago, that it was bigger than me. 4 days ago, I just took a step back. 4 days ago, I watched my family start to crack. 4 days ago, I stood aside and held us all as a sacred witness. 4 days ago, we were lashing out and crying for help. 4 days ago, I closed my eyes and held them close. 4 days ago, I let them rage and moan. 4 days ago, when I went to bed, I knew my dad was gone. 3 days ago, when I woke up, someone told me I was an orphan. 3 days ago, I thought that was crazy. 3 days ago, I thought I was a mature adult. 3 days ago, I had no idea where my inner child was playing hide and seek. 3 days ago, all my friends told me to make sure I was taking care of my own needs. 3 days ago, my friend said, go as slow as you need to. 3 days ago, I still tried to plan when inspiration might come through. 3 days ago, I have forgotten that I have wounds too. 3 days ago, I was both comforted and repulsed by my specialty in grief. 3 days ago, I didn't know if I wanted responsibilities or freedom. 3 days ago, I remembered that most of the time, all I need to do is show up. 3 days ago, I simply did what I could, and the energy started to flow. 3 days ago, when I went to bed, I realized both our parents are gone. 2 days ago, when I woke up, I realized I needed some time. 2 days ago, when I woke up, I changed the time signature myself. 2 days ago, I decided to go as slow as I need to. 2 days ago, I opened the gates to let the emotions run through me. 2 days ago, my partner, who is my rock, 2 days ago, he said to me, just remember, it's not your fault. 2 days ago, when I was imagining all the various scenarios of drama playing out among us, 2 days ago, I realized that we are all wounded and may not always know how to be kind. 2 days ago, I remembered that laughter can unlock the tension to release what's behind. 2 days ago, I committed to just being present and allowing things to flow. 2 days ago, I realized that with our parents gone, the family structure is precarious. 2 days ago, I forgot that we must become our own elders. 2 days ago, when I went to bed, I asked for strength and light. Yesterday, when I woke up, I had the whole day to myself. Yesterday, I busied myself just as soon as I was up. Yesterday, I saw the inner child hiding behind my recovering workaholic. Yesterday, someone said, please only come if you think the distraction would be useful. Yesterday, I wondered what it meant to be distracted from the deep and necessary work of grieving for our families. Yesterday, I wondered why I was hiding from that work. Yesterday, I packed my bags for the trip back home. Yesterday, I was grateful that the dress I want to wear to my father's funeral fits perfectly. Yesterday, I committed myself to a path of empathy. Today, when I woke up, I felt something stirring in the air. Today, I couldn't tell if it was excitement or fear. Today, I breathed through it all and allowed some tears to flow. Today, my partner and I discussed some practical advice. Today, I know that it's not my fault. It's not my responsibility. Everyone means well, and all of us are hurting. Today, I promise to fasten my seatbelt and keep my arms and legs in the car, to hold on for dear life and ride the roller coaster to the end of this ride. Today, I reminded my earthbound self to remember my infinite self. Today, I know that while my father's spirit no longer inhabits his body, his infinite self remains. Tonight, when I go to bed, I will remember the journey is all one transition. And so I'm calling this 7 days ago the Reprise. Seven days ago, I still had hope. 7 days ago, I still had hope for our democracy. 7 days ago, I sat in meditation, calling in the election results that are in our highest destiny. 7 days ago, I thought I had a really healthy perspective. 7 days ago, I was feeling pretty fine. 7 days ago, I did not know the end of our democracy was nigh. 7 days ago, I did not know our time left would soon be measured in months, not years, or even decades or lifetimes. 7 days ago, I went to bed early before the first call. 7 days ago, I believed our democracy would survive at least another 4 years. 6 days ago, our democracy died. 6 days ago, when I woke up, I saw the news today, oh boy. 6 days ago, time-bound anxiety set in. How much time do we have to get safe? 6 days ago, I almost lost sight of my infinite self. 6 days ago, I saw myself dancing through time to bring knowledge from the past into our world today. 6 days ago, I had to decide to both honor you and release you, my homeland, my country formerly known as the United States of America. 6 days ago, I began to mourn for the so-called United States of America. 6 days ago, it became clear we are the divided states of America. 6 days ago, I asked my guides to help me grieve for the U.S., for us, so we can be free to build a new home. 6 days ago, when I went to bed, I knew this was the way. 6 days ago, there was nothing to do but pray. We voted for fascism that day. 5 days ago, when I woke up, I felt a renewed purpose. 5 days ago, I said to my partner, I need to keep the light on in the dark. 5 days ago, he said to me, yep, somebody's got to. 5 days ago, I knew fascism was on its way. 5 days ago, I knew our experiment in democracy had finally failed. 5 days ago, I realized that our communities and our human connections will outlast any regime. 5 days ago, I realized our kinship connections sometimes even last lifetimes. 5 days ago, I held a temple of grief for all those mourning the death of our democracy. 5 days ago, the finality of it felt almost liberating. 5 days ago, I realized we need to begin already building the structures that will outlast this regime. 5 days ago, when I went to bed, I questioned, what is home? 4 days ago, I asked my dreams to show me the way. 4 years ago, I wrote the song of what finally is happening today. 4 years ago, the worst that was facing us was the insurrection of January 6th. 4 years ago, we thought we saved our democracy. For 4 years now, through public hearings and impeachments, we've been writing our own obituary. 4 days ago, I started to see how my life's journey led me here. 4 days ago, I remembered liberation practices and decolonial practices from my experience in communities. 4 days ago, I realized that 4 years ago, I decolonized my life. 4 days ago, I realized this is bigger than me. 4 days ago, I stepped back and looked at queer future possibilities. 4 days ago, when I went to bed, I dreamed of off-grid, queer-led sanctuaries of resistance. 3 days ago, I was asked not to talk about politics. 3 days ago, someone suggested not using the word shaman. 3 days ago, I shuddered at the cultural and embodied memory we have of centuries of silencing women and the divine feminine. 3 days ago, I saw it all happening again. 3 days ago, I thought of all the women who have survived sexual assault who are triggered by everything he represents. 3 days ago, I posed the question, who wants to pool resources and live off-grid for the next 4 years? 3 days ago, a lot of folks were interested. 3 days ago, I lit a candle and set the intention that the Dragon's Lair Sanctuary and arts-centered shamanic healing retreat would soon come into being. 3 days ago, I pondered the balance between security and freedom. 3 days ago, I committed to showing up. 3 days ago, I committed to doing what I can and going with the flow. 3 days ago, when I went to bed, I was grateful for living in a home that is safe. 2 days ago, I woke up again with renewed purpose. 2 days ago, I committed to radical generosity. 2 days ago, I planned a gift for all those seeking to boycott the incoming regime and its affiliated capitalist machine. 2 days ago, I committed to teaching others how to decolonize their lives. 2 days ago, the line kept repeating in my head, free your mind, and the rest will follow. 2 days ago, I stopped asking about time and I focused on vision. 2 days ago, I saw the timelines across generations. 2 days ago, I planted seeds I might not ever see come to fruition. 2 days ago, I spent the day with my partner and we made music together. 2 days ago, I posed the scenario, at what point before the Gestapo come marching down the street do you choose to escape? 2 days ago, he could not comprehend that reality. 2 days ago, I started making plans for contingencies. 2 days ago, I remembered that we are all wounded and we are all grieving in one way or another. 2 days ago, I remembered that joy is a radical act of resistance. 2 days ago, I committed to being here for it, all of it. 2 days ago, I remembered that things have always been precarious. 2 days ago, when I went to bed, I was okay with it all. Yesterday was the start of a new week. Yesterday, I had a renewed sense of purpose. Yesterday, I saw how our inner child needs to feel safe. Yesterday, I asked my inner workaholic. Yesterday, my inner workaholic asked, "Can I help?" Yesterday, I got busy mapping out resources I can offer. Yesterday, I felt called to be useful in my community. Yesterday, instead of looking for a distraction, I looked at my grief head on. Yesterday, I realized the work of building community is more urgent now than ever. Yesterday, I wondered why I have been hiding from that work. Yesterday, I planned a ceremony for a public temple of collective grief. Yesterday, I was grateful I've been on a cleanse through this time. Yet yesterday, I was grateful that I am not masking my pain. I'm feeling it and expressing it and using it as a galvanizing force. Yesterday, I committed once again to a path of empathy. Today, when I woke up, I felt something stirring in the air. Today, I found my purpose transformed from fear. Today, I breathed like a dragon and felt my inner power. Today, I'm making contingency plans while dreaming a new world into being. Today, I know that no one is to blame. We are all hurting, and everyone means well. Today, I promise to fasten my seatbelt, keep my arms and legs in the car, and ride the roller coaster to the end of this ride. Today, I reminded my earthbound self to remember my infinite self. Today, I know that even though the democracy that I believed in my whole life is crumbling, I also know that we, the people of the so-called United States of America, are the heart and soul of this democracy. We are the ones with the capacity to rebuild ourselves from our ashes like the phoenix rises from the flames. Today, the Temple of Grief is open. Tonight, when I go to bed, I will dream of weaving new networks of care into being. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And one last time. As I'm drumming and vocalizing, I would like you to close your eyes and imagine the world that you want to see come into being. Just imagine it right here today. Just feel that energy in your heart center. Go ahead and feel it warming up in your hands. Give yourself just a little gentle massage there. Tapping into the way the heart center is both a beacon and also a receptor for energies of love and compassion and forgiveness. The more you send it out, the more it comes back to you. So just take a moment now to send out love to anyone you feel needs it right now. Anyone who needs to feel that virtual hug, just send it straight out from your heart center. Thank you for joining me in the Temple of Grief. See you next time.